welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited to get into today's video because today we're doing a pick a card to see who is going to ask you out next. So my Etsy shop is linked in the description below. If you need a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me, but we're just going to jump in. So pause the video. If you need more time with the piles, you can always pick more than one pile. But yeah, we have group 1 with the green stone, group 2 with the yellow stone, group 3 with the orange stone, and group 4 with the pink stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the green stone, let's get right into it. Who will ask you out next? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have Queen, and then we have Earth here, which is very interesting because I was hearing reflection when I was pulling your cards, like this person is mirroring you. So if you've been really working on like getting in your own queen energy or embodying your own like divine feminine or your empress energy, your higher octave of feminine energy, and really being, this person is going to mirror that. I feel like this person has respect for women in general, and they also have respect for feminine energy. So when it comes to the things that come with feminine energy, like intuitive energy and feelings, this person is really tapped into that. This isn't someone who shies away from their own feeling. This isn't someone who is like turned off by someone else embracing their feelings. They're tapped into their own queen, divine feminine energy. And I feel like this person respects their mother. They respect, like, you know, women, feminines, that kind of thing. The Queen radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So this person may have a name for themselves. They may have respect in their community or online, or people may know them. They may be like known or famous to some degree, successful in their field, and they use how other people feel about them to protect the people that they love and to put on the people that they love. So this is someone who, if they have a friend that's like unemployed or something, they're going to help that person get in at their job, and they're going to use their pull, you know, to do so. We also have Earth here. So in terms of signs, that would be Capricorn, Virgo, it's on the tip of my tongue, Taurus. But this person has a lot of earth energy. They may like to do like outdoor activities. They may not like to go to the gym. They may prefer like to hike or to swim, like, you know, at the beach, something like that. Tapping into their energy though, it definitely feels like they're very connected to earth or respectful of earth. I get a very respectful energy from this person in general. We have Neptune and Gemini, which is very interesting. See, Neptune can't really be understood or defined. Neptune can only be felt and experienced. Neptune is like pure feminine energy because it's the unconscious, the subconscious, the unknown, like the feeling. It's something that you can only experience. You can't like make a logical sense of Neptunian energy. So I feel like this person is really like not definable. They're not someone who really resonates with like, oh, I'm a man, so I have to be this way, or I'm a woman, so I have to be this way. They're someone who's really kind of like an enigma. They do their own thing. And then we have Gemini, which Gemini, you know, is the twins, of course. So this person is light and dark, good and bad, very complex, all sides of the spectrum, but also very intelligent. And I feel like emotional intelligence for sure. I'm also getting spiritual intelligence, which is interesting because I'm not getting a spiritual energy like in the sense that this person is like spiritual in the way that we would see it. Like, I don't feel like this person is necessarily into like crystals and meditation, and they're naturally spiritual. You know how some people just have natural gifts, like they're just born a medium, they see ghosts at the age of like 5, or they hear voices and they're just clairaudient and all sorts of things. It's like that kind of energy where they're already locked in, you know, with the divine. So it's not something that they have to like get a crystal to amplify. It's just like they are the crystal. They're already activated in a way. So super, super cool. Let me get a little bit more about them, and then we'll see what's going to happen here. We got the Martyr. We got a few that came out. Oh my God. And the Exorcist. we got the exorcist and the martyr. So if you guys have demons, they're gonna exorcise that out of you. This person, if you've ever met someone like this, there's just people that have the ability to like bring things out of you without even trying. You get around someone and all of a sudden you're telling them your life story, or all of a sudden, like, you know, they just have the ability to get you to talk about things that you wouldn't normally talk about, or do things that you wouldn't normally do. Like, this person has that gift, that ability to kind of just exercise out of you specifically what doesn't serve you, but like who you really are. So you're gonna feel a little vulnerable around this person, like emotionally vulnerable, because you feel so kind of naked in a way. You feel like they can see you for who you really are, and it's kind of scary. Freeing yourself and others from destructive impulses is what it says on the exorcist. The martyr says learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So this person has fully surrendered themselves to who they are. I feel like they know that they have spiritual gifts, and they don't feel the need to pursue that in a way that if you want to get into spirituality you would. I feel like they've just surrendered to their own powers naturally, and they just have accepted, like, people always come up to me with their problems, or, you know, people always, you know, come to me when this and this and this is whatever they're going through. Like, they've just kind of accepted it. So we got the mentor and the hermit. The hermit seeks solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. This person, they like their alone time. They like their time to be creative. They like their time, I'm hearing, to think. Like, they need time to think. Like, this is definitely someone who, like, you say I love you, they may say I need time to think about that. Like, they don't want to just willy-nilly say something that they don't mean or really resonate. They really like take their time, and they're not ashamed about it. So you're gonna have to be like a spiritually kind of ascended person, or understanding person, patient person, to even like work well with them, because they're so like mature. Mentor, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So this person, it gives like that Scorpio energy. Like, if everyone loves Scorpios because, oh my God, Scorpios are so mysterious and interesting, and they're so sexual and like, they're so attractive. But what you don't realize is Scorpios are literally constantly recreating themselves. Now, what do most people want these days? Stability, whether that's through a relationship or whether that's through money. So to be with a Scorpio, that's not a stable situation. And it's crazy because Scorpios are fixed signs. Like, girl, that's why they be fighting themselves. Because they're a fixed sign ruled by Pluto, the planet of beginning and endings. That doesn't even make sense. How are you ruled by the planet that's constantly about recreation, yet you're a fixed sign? Like, that's why they be, see, that's why people say they're crazy, because there's that internal struggle. They be wilding out. They can't handle it. They can't handle themselves. So anyways, we have Get Off Your High Horse that just came out. I definitely feel a high sense of vulnerability needed for this person, but I'm getting good energy so far. I feel like they may offer you something like long-term. And this is who's asking you on a date, by the way. Oh, this is interesting. We have reunion and walking away. So you going on a date with this person may trigger an ex to reach out to you. This person is emotionally mature enough to coach you through that experience. You know how that would trigger like the heck out of the average person? It would make them feel like, oh, you got this person on the side, like very insecure, like it could easily go left. This person is like, well, you know, how do you feel about them? You know, do you have feelings of love for them? Like, you can tell me. Like, they don't feel a way about the fact that you have a history. We all have a history. They get it. Like, they get it. They don't, it's not that they don't care. It's just like, they don't sit with energy. They're constantly, again, recreating themselves. So it's like they're constantly evolving. Like, they're really able to process things significantly quicker and easier than most people because of their past experience, and also just because of their nature. So it's so interesting how things are happening. We have You're Worth Love and Rescue. So this person may be saving you from your ex, but we do have Get Off Your High Horse. If you're freshly out of a relationship, you haven't had the time to like heal. So it's tricky because it's like this person needs their space, right? And they don't like act off of impulse. So they're not going to be impulsive and just like fall and have this whirlwind romance with you. They're going to say, okay, I have feelings for you. I'm attracted to you, but do you have the tools, and do I have the tools to support you? Vice versa, you know? So if you're someone who's just like, no, I just want it now, I want to feel it. I don't want to wait. I don't want there to be any question. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. you know, because you haven't had the time, for some of you, to heal from your past situation. They're actually kind of saving you from that or healing you out of that. So it's just really tricky and interesting. Wow, we got the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups, so they are making an offer. This is giving soulmate energy. Like, they're really into you. They really like you. They feel like you could be the one. They feel like you're, oh shit, that's crazy. I was just gonna say, they feel like you're the one they've been looking for. And then we literally got the Three of Wands, the card of expectation, the card of an arrival, you know. I love it. I absolutely adore it. But we have the Eight of Swords here. So you're still held back or tied up by something or someone. And that's kind of what we're dealing with. We got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you are equally yoked and ready for this person. But like the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, there's definitely still something weighing on your consciousness or in the way. And we have the Hierophant, you know. So you're going to have to wisely maneuver out of this. And I really feel like this person's going to help you as well. So that's what I got for you guys, group one. My Etsy is linked below if you want a private tarot reading. But that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. All right, group two with the Yellowstone, let's get right into it. Who is going to be asking you out next? So the first couple of cards we got under your stone, buckle up, child. We got Don Juan, and then we got Venus. Okay, the planet of love, relationships, temptation, desire. I'm hearing, oh, what's that line? It's like, something becomes desired, power. I like totally butchered it. It's like the scene in Suicide Squad where the Joker is talking to Harley Quinn after she has her little flashback, and he's like, don't say these words thoughtlessly. Anyways, I'm like getting way off track. I love Marvel. But yeah, tapping into this person's energy. They're a very, I feel like, physically attractive person, and someone who just makes you want to surrender, someone who makes you come to the edge. It feels like you're about to, when you're around this person, it's just like you're so activated and turned on. The Don Juan says spotlights your positive seductive qualities. So this person is kind of pulling you out of yourself as well. If you're someone who has a hard time coming out of your head, if you're someone who doesn't really resonate with your body, you have a hard time being present in the moment. Maybe it's because you're thinking about the future. Maybe it's because of something you've been through in the past. If you struggle with that, this person kind of really like quells those internal dialogues that keep you from being able to experience something. They kind of cause, they have this ability to really kind of draw you in, you guys. We got Virgo and Aquarius, which is interesting. This person, see, the Aquarius, people say Aquarians are aloof. Aquarians are not aloof. They know exactly what it is that you want, but they're the water bearer. So they have an extremely strong sense of self and extreme control over their emotions. So they know exactly what you want from them, but they're making the decision not to do it. And then they won't tell you that they're making the decision not to do it. They'll kind of just allow you to observe that most of the time. So with this person showing up with Aquarian energy, it really makes me feel like they know what it is that you want. We got Venus that came out first, and they want to see who you are. They kind of want to draw you in first. They like to play with you a little bit. There's a little bit of that energy, and they have a lot of control over their emotions. We have Virgo. So ultimately, they're empathetic. They know themselves. Like, they know who they are. They know the allure to them. They know that you feel maybe nervous around them or vulnerable around them, a little uncomfortable by the way that they make you feel or the process. Like, they know, you know, but still they're kind of like, I don't know, I get play, a little bit of play, and a little bit of, it's not pain, it's just like waiting. It's like they'll play a bit and then they'll kind of like disconnect from the play energy and kind of just date you normally, if that makes sense. Like, you'll see. But Virgo, they're detail oriented. I feel like this is the person that will remember the smallest detail about you. Like, if you were to say like, oh my God, on my graduation, you're showing them like old pictures of yourself. You're like, yeah, my mom got me blue roses. They were so gorgeous. I loved these. That was my corsage. Blah, blah, blah. This person would surprise you at the next day with a blue rose. You know, like they're very detail oriented and very nurturing and caring. So even though they're very attractive and that kind of makes you feel vulnerable or uncomfortable, they won't use that against you. They're aware of it though. Aquarius, the water bearer, they're aware of it. They know how you feel and they know what you want. But they like, it's a good mix. Like they play, but not too much. We have Samaritan and gossip. Oh, I love that. So it looks like they like the chisme, okay? They like the gossip. They like to talk to you about what's going on in your life. They're genuinely interested to hear like what's going on with your friends, what your relationship is with your family. And vice versa, they don't mind sharing. Awakens considerations for the feelings of others and honoring trust is what it says on gossip. So this is someone who you can tell certain things that will not use that against you or, you know, bring it back up in an argument. They're a talkative, chatty, fun kind of person. Samaritan refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So this person will challenge you to be a good person. They will challenge you to make sure you're continuing to give. And if you're someone who's really protective of your energy, then this is going to be something that they will help you with, because if you're protective of your energy because you've been taken advantage of in the past, this person will help you kind of come back to that space where you can not punish yourself. Because if you are disrupting the flow of like universal order, giving and receiving, by only receiving but not giving any part of yourself, this person will see through that and see like, this comes from a place of hurt. How can we work through this? So this person is very interesting, very dynamic, very intelligent. I'm gonna pull from Tarot, Spirit. So what's gonna happen with this situation here? This is the person asking you out on a date. So we already know we got that. I don't feel like this is a traditional romance. Like what I'm seeing so far, asking for more, Spirit is saying, we got the Four of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands. So this is kind of like, we want a relationship because we want stability, but neither of us have achieved our higher purpose, you know? So this person is kind of like, I feel like you guys will end up going on an adventure. It really feels like a movie. Like you have the stability of having a partner, but something about this is not traditional. It's like there's an energy here. We have the Eight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So there's an energy of like fully immersing yourself in this experience and walking away from like the limited version of yourself and pursuing like your higher purpose with this person. We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. So this person is like, some of you guys, you're not where you want to be financially, or some of you guys are not where you want to be. You don't feel like you've maybe decided that you don't have any sort of higher purpose. And the whole concept may make you anxious to feel like you have to serve some sort of higher calling. So you may have just given up on that. But this person, like, they can just kind of see straight through you in a way. And it's like they're challenging you to figure out what your thing is. Like, what do you want to do with your life? You know, who are you really? So we have the Chariot in reverse. It's like the relationship itself is kind of on the back burner to you guys discovering like who you are. And you have the comfortability and the stability through having this partner to do so, but I don't see like a commitment, to be honest. I don't see like a title like, I'm your girlfriend, you're my boyfriend, we're in a relationship. It feels like two people who help each other, love each other, have a relationship that evolves into more over time. Queen of Wands in reverse in the Moon. You're not sure if that's what you want. Some of you guys are like, you really better say some real good soon, sis, because I'm about to click off. Like, this is not what I want. And I feel like that's the whole tea. I feel like this is a 2-for-1 special that Spirit is giving you so that you can get the opportunity to, you know, pursue your higher calling. through this person, through like a soulmate or a relationship. That's the best way to get us to learn lessons. That's why so many people learn lessons through love, through relationships, because what better way to get somebody to commit to learning something than through a person? Like, there's no better way. We got the Page of Cups in reverse. So I feel like this relationship is going to change you in a way where it's like you go through your own growth and evolution through this relationship for the better. This person is like, my love is not defined by a title. We got the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups. So there's a higher level of love you'll experience here, or love that you've never experienced that you will experience here. The World in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse. This may not be the person you settle down with forever if I'm keeping it a stack. But I do see that there will be that potential. And I don't know, I feel like this relationship is something put in your life for a higher purpose. So you'll see it unfold. But that's what I got for you. My Etsy's links below. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. All right, group 3 with the orange stone. Let's get right into it. Who is going to be asking you out next? So the first couple of cards we got out of your stone, okay, we got the Mother archetype and we got Scorpio. So this person has a lot of scorpionic energy. I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna see here? Okay, so the Mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. So immediately I'm getting this energy with you guys where you have mothered so many of your partners, like helped them through healing and growth and discovering themselves and loving themselves, but that maybe hasn't been done for you. So you are going to get to experience like the comfort of being mothered and taken care of and having just someone love you through your flaws and whatever it is that you bring to the table. A very patient person as well. I feel like that's Scorpio's superpower. The thing I love about Scorpios is like you can really take it there with them. There are certain signs where you can't, like Libra is not trying to hear like the most darkest stuff you don't ever been through. Like Libra would rather talk about that like never, if anything. Libra will hint around it. You know, they don't really like to address that weight, that darkness. But I love that Scorpio like will really go there with you. Like they may be like, okay, I'm not gonna mess with you anymore because you're crazy, but they will hear you out and they will humor the conversation and you'll be able to have the healing experience even if you never see them again. Okay. So I love that, but there's a darkness here. There's also a very attractive energy. It's very interesting. It's like I have to get other cards because I'm like, the Scorpio mother dynamic is very, first of all, a Scorpio mom sounds absolutely like a horrible experience. I'm sorry if y'all done been parented by a Scorpio mother. That sounds terrible. I ain't even gonna hold you. But that combination is so odd to me. We have Capricorn and Sun. So surprisingly, they have a lot of masculine energy as well with this Capricorn energy and the Sun energy, which is just pure energy, pure masculine, pure light, pure power. Tapping in, I feel like they have a complex backstory. I feel like this person has grit to them. That may be something that you need specifically in your partners because you've tried to date people that you just don't relate to and it just doesn't work out. You can't live life on the surface forever. Like you expect people to open up eventually and you may have dated people where it's like they don't have anything else to say, nothing deeper to provide like in the relationship or in the conversation. So I feel like you've outgrown that surface level kind of love and you kind of need a love that's deeper, but also just like a deeper resonance. Like you really need to feel it like in your heart and your gut. Like this person, if they're wishy-washy and they're seeming aloof, they're seeming like they're not present in the moment, it's just not going to work for you. So I feel like you're attracting this person through having that realization, which is funny because we got the Fool card that just came out, which the Fool in the tarot deck is, you know, a symbol of like new beginnings, new experiences and learning. So this may be something you're attracting through the very last lesson that you've learned. It says fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at the absurdity and hypocrisy. So this person may, you know, be someone who like literally jokes about how serious the dating world is, or, you know, how crazy and, you know, it can get, and how crazy people are, and how, you know, neurotic people can be when it comes to relationships. And they just kind of make light of it and allow the pressure to be taken off, so you guys can like genuinely grow without like trying to have this power struggle of, am I going to be satisfied here? What am I going to get from this? It's like, it's not even that serious. They kind of just like enlighten you in a way. Like they kind of just like, yeah, you're right. I see that. And then fearlessly revealing emotion, definitely that scorpionic mother energy coming back up again. Anything else from here, Spirit? And then we'll see what's going to happen. Okay, nothing else from there. So let's pull from the romance deck. Spirit, what's going to come of this? Oh, one of these just flipped over. Release baggage. Plenty of fish in the sea. Use your intuition. Huh. You guys may be putting yourselves out there. You may be on dating apps or dating multiple people right now. Because we got plenty of fish in the sea and release baggage. So you may be like freshly getting out of a relationship and then getting on dating apps. So this person is amongst multiple people. You're actually finding someone really cool, like on an app or something like that, or meeting someone really cool while you're out and about. We got scorn and forbidden fruit, which is funny because I was getting a little bit of this energy with group 1, where it's like this person has this ability to kind of counsel you on the things that you've been through. Like you can talk to this person about your ex without them feeling away, like, oh, do you still have feelings for your ex, or are you still wounded? Because they have that scorpionic energy, it's like they understand that you're just talking about your experience and what has affected you and shaped you into who you are today. They're not taking it like, oh, this must mean that like they're just allowing you to express yourself. So I love that. But scorn and forbidden fruit, release baggage, and plenty of fish in the sea definitely feels like you may be dealing with someone right now who you're gonna leave soon, and then, you know, history will lead you to, or the actions you take will lead you to this person. And maybe some sort of domino effect getting you to this point in the first place. But we have to use your intuition and spend some time. So Spirit is challenging you not to get too excited about anyone. We have the gift that just came up. So to be honest, Spirit is like, you deserve. That's it. That's the sentence. That's the statement. You deserve. So if it's not a gift, if it's not feeling like something for you to be excited about, if the relationship or the person doesn't feel like someone Spirit would give you to give you a gift, then you need to use your discernment and make a decision about whether or not that person deserves to be in your life. Because yeah, we got the Page of Cups in reverse, so I just heard Spirit was like, I ain't sending you no F-boy. And then we got the 8 of Wands. So things are changing rather quickly, which I felt like this domino effect or the snowball effect, where it's like, okay, you stop dealing with someone, you put yourself on an app, or you start going out, or you just end things with someone and then you go out, not even like to a bar, restaurant, whatever, like you just are out and about and then you meet someone, like that kind of thing. It's having an effect on this person coming into your life. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you guys have let something go that you've been holding on to for a long time, but it's something that's been plaguing you with this 5 of Pentacles. This could be an old way of thinking, an old way of being. Maybe you tried to be perfect forever and you still didn't manifest the person of your dreams. So now you're like, okay, I'm gonna cut the shit and I'm just gonna be myself. Or this could be, like I said, you know, a specific person. Wow, we got the Empress. So you're choosing yourself. And we got the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So that's like an energy of, I don't expect the worst, or sorry, I don't expect the best, but I know that I deserve the best. So I'm just gonna be open to it. With this, I feel like this is going to be a very important person to you. I feel like they're going to heal you. They're going to be there for you on an emotional level. And we have the gift. So I do feel like there's something here. For whatever reason, you guys may like have a thing with finites, like finite energy. Like spirit won't give me the confirmation like, oh, this is someone you're going to enter a relationship with, because that has caused you to maybe self-sabotage for some reason when you felt like you had something in the bag. Or maybe spirit won't give you that because that's a part of your shadow, like having to know what it is going to be, and that's maybe like self-sabotaged you out of certain situations because people were not feeling all that crazy energy, like trying to force them to tell you if they were going to be yours. Like that's kind of a big deal. So but yeah, that's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy is linked below if you want a private tarot reading. You can find me there, but that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. All right, group 4 with the pink stone. Let's get right into it. Who is going to be asking you out next? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have the Prince and the Sagittarius. Is looking like this person is a traveler, someone who's into spirituality or studying religions, studying languages, trying different food, new experiences. The Prince, romantic charm and potential for power. So this may be someone who is an entrepreneur, someone who's wanting to start their own business, or someone who's in line to own a business one day, like a family business, or you know, they just may be in position at whatever company they're in. They may be like in school, like an 8-year degree type of thing. Potential for power feels like someone who's graduated like from a medical degree or like a serious degree, like studying law or something like that, something serious, something that typically pays really well. Ooh. And they're either like freshly out of school and that's why they have the potential for power, or they're about to graduate. We have Mars and Venus that came up for you guys. Wow, Mars and Venus together is like really crazy. Mars is war energy. Mars is masculine energy for sure, whereas Venus is feminine energy completely. Venus is receptive. She loves to be stimulated. She loves to receive. She has desires, wants, and things that she magnetically attracts to her. So these are totally two different energies. This person has the ability to seduce, but really they kind of want to be seduced. They want to be controlled in a way. They like it. Like they like powerful, you know, people in their power. They like people who have like sex appeal in a way. Mars is also very sensual, a very sensual planet. It really can be. You know, there's ever tension in the room and it's like, do we want to, or do we hate each other? Like, or if you see two people arguing, it's like, are y'all gonna kiss? You might as well just kiss. You know, like, anyways. What else? Interesting. Spirit, tell me more about this person. Really? I did not expect that. So we have Gossip and Mother. So this person likes to strategize. I feel like this person reads a lot. I feel like this person is like most likely to have read like the 48 Laws of Power or the Art of Seduction. Like they're into Robert Greene's work. Like there's like an energy here of this person knowing a lot about human nature and psychology. They may have went to school for psychology or psychiatry or something like that. So there's a darkness to them, but there's also a maturity to them. They're very explorative personally. They like to observe people. They like to meet new people. They like to know everything that they possibly can about people. This person really isn't into going slow. Gossip awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust, so they can keep a secret. And then the Mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life, which is the part that I find so shocking, that they have this mother energy. I'm seeing like all sides of the feminine and all sides of the masculine here. Mars is very much so, we have a plan, let's execute it. Sagittarius is still masculine energy, but it's like, let's explore every option. Venus is very much so, let me be in my goddess sexy energy, I want to be stimulated. And the mother is very much so the higher octave of the Venus energy, which is more like, let me be nurturing, let me be the love that I crave. So it's just interesting how this person can embody everything at once. They're kind of a mind F. If this person is a man, they're gonna be a little feminine in a very sexy way. I don't mean feminine like in a metro kind of way. I mean feminine in a way where it's like they're fine with their feminine energy. Like I don't know, like they're hard to explain. They're hard to explain, okay? Let's see what else we get. Spirit, what's gonna come of this for group 4? Gonna come with this person asking you on a date. You know what's interesting? Knight of Wands in reverse and the Four of Cups. I feel like this person is asking you on a date because you don't want them. Like you want to avoid this person. You may see this person and be like, they're a player, they're gonna waste my time, I'm not interested. Or this may not be your usual type, and the challenge itself is kind of what causes this person to really pursue you. They're not really used to maybe hearing no. Or it could just be that it's like a person that loves psychology. You give them an opportunity to think with their brain and achieve something, not through who they are or how they look, but through their ability to grow on someone. Like, yes, please, they're into it. A person like this, oh, because I'm into it. I'm into it. We got the Wheel of Fortune. So I get a very like, why but why not energy. Like, why should I entertain you, but also why not? It seems like fun. Like this person has this ability to kind of charm you and disarm you, which we got the Prince. So yeah, Prince Charming. Ace of Cups and the Moon in reverse. You're not taking this person seriously at first, but with this Wheel of Fortune, you are open to see like where it goes and what happens. We got the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so I do feel like they're going to pleasantly surprise you. You're going to be surprised to see how tapped in they are to their heart space. Surprised to see how mothering and warm and loving they can be. But they really don't seem that way on the surface. Maybe because no one has allowed them to slow down. Like, I get that this person may be very attractive. So Queen of Cups in reverse, no one's ever really denied them and been like, I'm not interested, I'm not open to you. So that may be what's causing them to like be present in the moment and really take a longer look at someone. Because I do get a very like rake type of energy with them, where it's like they like to experience a lot of things. So why wouldn't this apply to relationships when it applies to like everything else? They like to travel, they like to try new food, they like to learn new religions and languages. Why wouldn't this apply to their love life? So they may be the kind of person who likes to see what everyone's all about. I don't get that they're necessarily like sleeping with everyone or making like unwise decisions, but they do like to date all sorts of people. They don't have a type. So I feel like that is just like too unstable for you to be comfortable to entertain, but yet you do. We got the Six of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands. This doesn't make sense. This is a pair that does not make sense, but still somehow works and still is something that you feel called to entertain because you like them. Like you like them and they like you, and that's just kind of that on that. So that's what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy's linked below if you want a private tarot reading, but that's what came up for you guys today. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I'll see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.